Okay, hello Aries. Thanks so much for being patient, you guys. I know that this has been a more drawn out series on this channel with the 2020 predictions, but I was trying to give myself enough time. You know, I wasn't trying to like get them all out in a few days. I wanted to give it time so that they were of higher quality, because they will be on my channel for a whole year or relevant enough for a year. So yeah, I imagine that as well, you know, people will come back and watch it as the year starts to unfold to see what was true, what, you know, how it turned out, that sort of stuff. So yeah. Um, yeah, so this will be a free flowing reading. It's going to be, you know, I work intuitively anyway, but I'm going to basically try to keep it as sort of open enough so that messages can come through, because it will be a very general reading. It's for an entire year, for an entire zodiac sign, Aries. So take what resonates, and please don't take on something if it really hasn't resonated with you. Yeah, so good luck for 2020 anyway. So I'm starting with the start of your year, and then I might actually just, middle of your year, and then end of year. And then I'm going to begin the reading with with an oracle card, just for your general energy for 2020. So one card to rule them all. We'll see. See what is 2020. Cycles and rhythms, Aries. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycle of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Beautiful. Yeah, I believe this is a really nice energy for a year, because it's saying go at your own pace, do everything in terms of how it makes you feel. And if, you know, there are of course times in our life where we will have to dig deep and, you know, find that extra source of energy inside of us when, you know, we're feeling tired or exhausted or whatever. But I think that this is also saying that sometimes we can use that ability that we can use to dig deep and keep producing or keep working past our point of exhaustion. You know, like we can use that against ourselves, because we're like, well, if I'm physically capable of it, then I'm going to do it. And I think especially, you know, Aries, you're a warrior sign, you're a fighter, you're a protector, but you're an initiator, you know. So I think this isn't going to be an easy thing for you. I think Spirit's really saying to slow down, slow down your eating, slow down your talking, slow down, you know, just your mundane daily tasks. You know, how are you whizzing through it without really taking in what you're doing? You know, I think this is about, not working when not pushing yourself beyond the point of exhaustion, and as well as slowing down in your everyday tasks. It's really the key message from this card. Anything else, Spirit? I mean, there's so much in this. I love this card, actually. As well, I think so I'm going to talk about men and women now. And I don't know exactly, it's sort of like, so how do I word this? Because it's a touchy topic, gender. It's like, okay, so if you identify as female or you're feminine, or you identify as male or you're masculine, like in your essence, you know, it doesn't have to be a gender thing. But basically, like, as women or as feminines, we are ruled by the cycles of the moon. But as a masculine or as a man, you know, you'll be ruled by the cycles of the sun. So if you think about the cycle of the sun, right, it rises and it sets all in one day. But a moon cycle is 28.5 days, the same as a female cycle of reproduction. So there is a lot of wisdom in there that has been lost because of the way that, you know, the patriarchal kind of ideas and all this stuff. We want to be in one stream of energy levels, one stream of, you know, it's a daily reset of productivity, yeah? And I think that a lot of the time, like, you know, whatever you hold, like, of course, for a lot of people, that solar reset works for them, but also for a lot of women, especially a lot of feminine people, that doesn't work so well. Because we will have, you know, over the course of a day, right, in a solar day, you know, you'll have your wake up, you'll have your inspiration and your ideas, you have the bit where you really work hard and you put it all into action and create the form out of your ideas, and then you'll have the end day where your energy's waning, and then you rest and you'll have a sleep, and then you wake up and you do it all again. And this sounds normal, this sounds natural, right, because it's what we're used to. It's what we've all grown up to believe is right and normal and natural. And yes, it is in some ways. There is a sun cycle every day, so we are a part of that. But for women, in terms of or for feminines, in terms of our ideas around inspiration and ideas and putting that into form and then resting, that needs to be spread out over a month. And I know a lot of people will just like hear that and be like, what the hell, that's totally unpractical. But, you know, everything is possible, especially when we take a lot of responsibility for ourselves and for the life we actually want to live. And if you know you're a feminine or you're a woman and you try to cram all of your stuff into a solar cycle, when actually you're a lunar cycle, you have a month where maybe 2 weeks out of that month, you know, you're just buzzing with ideas. You have so much ideas, you know, it's just unstoppable. Or maybe 1 week out of that month is like that. And then 2 weeks of that month is you putting that into action, really working hard and putting it into form. And then the last sort of aspect, the last week of that month is rest. Do you see how it spreads out like that rather than all in a day? Okay, well, hopefully that resonated with some of you. It's something I feel really passionate about, especially like divine feminine business, it's called as well, like how to be smart in business as a feminine. Or if you just don't feel like the masculine or the patriarchal way of doing things resonates with you, you know, if that hasn't worked for you, maybe you're more ruled by the moon, you know? Because as well, if we're born at night, then our identity will be more in alignment with our moon sign and with what our moon holds for us. And if we're born in the day, we'll be more identified with the sun, the solar energy, and with our sun sign. I hope that maybe that resonated with you, and if it doesn't, then here we go. Start of your year. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so things are going to be very good for you financially, start of the year. There could be some romance coming in. There will be some anxiety in your psyche at start of the year. I think that it's really because there's a lot of there's a lot of energy of things starting anew, like new things coming in and then old things having a fresh start. So, because we have Ace to Nine of Pentacles, so it's like whatever's beginning around this time is very much destined to be successful. And you may be starting a relationship with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, or you may be in some kind of connection with them that's causing you anxiety. Definitely there's going to be love on your mind start of the year. And I think you're going to be feeling very confident though. I feel like this anxiety is very hidden. And it's very much occurring for you at night, Aries, which is interesting. It's like a nighttime anxiety, maybe before you go to sleep. You're having a lot of thoughts that are keeping you up, that kind of anxiety. So yeah, Spirit's saying like be very gentle with yourself and soothe that. And it's okay to believe in yourself because you're going places basically. All right, middle of your year, the 8 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands. So it's heavy fire energy, which is great for you, Aries. There's a lot of fast change happening middle of your year where you're going to start to feel possibly a bit overwhelmed by it. You will be really standing in your power, however. Spirit's saying remember to stay grounded, because there's a lot of fire energy here that is very, like, again, fast moving and quick paced, and Spirit would like you to slow down and be very mindful and present in everything you do. But yeah, you are feeling confident. There may be opportunities to travel, I'm seeing, and it could possibly bring you, travel opportunities at this time of year would bring you more closer to your destiny, your leadership. Like, you might be able to have an opportunity to be a leader of a project middle of the year, or get a promotion at a job, or somehow become the boss. I'm hearing boss. It's boss energy. So there is this element of this Seven of Swords. To me, I'm picking it up as a person in your life. There's an element of, like, things being revealed, honesty coming through, and you're really standing in your integrity and your power middle of the year, Aries. However, there may be someone in your sphere. I'm not seeing it as a love person, but, you know, we don't know how these things will turn out, but there's just some element of someone not being truthful, and you're done. You're sick of it. And I don't know if it's like, I'm actually feeling that it's been under wraps for a long time, and then middle of 2020 the truth comes out. Yeah, I'm even getting a message around pay attention who in your life right now, Aries, because we're about to enter an eclipse, although depends when you're watching this. So at the time that I'm filming this video, it is the end of December, and we're about to have a full lunar, I think it's almost a total lunar eclipse in Capricorn. The moon's nodes are Capricorn and Cancer. So at the time of December of 2019, who in your life could you perhaps, are you having a bit of issues with, or are you feeling a bit let down by, or are you feeling like they're not being totally honest with you, or you feel like, I don't know what's going on there, but something's a bit off, or something's changed, or you know, I feel like they're avoiding me, or I feel like they're not telling me something, or whatever it is, this stuff is going to come out in 6 months' time. 6 months from this eclipse, it will come back in July. So around the middle of 2020, whatever was going on with this person is going to be resolved, because it's going to be a very important lesson for you, Aries, a karmic lesson around your own integrity and your own leadership and your own ability to forgive and forget. I'm hearing forgive and forget. Like, I don't think you're going to let it get you down too much, because you're just like, I'm just above that. That's the energy you're holding with this King of Wands, but it's good. You don't want to get, like, dragged down into someone else's drama down there. You know, you want to bring them up here to your level. Okay, end of year, Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Well, this is very nice. I'm going to move them here. Because this is the Twin Flame card, because we have 11, the 4 pillars. But it also can just be celebration, marriage, community, almost a reunion of family, or of friends, or of community. I'm hearing spiritual community. So I think that this is really interesting, because as well, the Ace of Cups is like new love coming in. So it could be connected with this person from the start of the year. It could be a new person, I do not know. But it's coming into your life at a time, Aries, where you're feeling very inspired, you're feeling very creative, you're feeling enthusiastic about life, and actually very adventurous. You're feeling confident in yourself enough to take risks again and be daring out there in the world. But this Hanged Man is very interesting, because there's this element of, there's this element of you finally finding your own rhythm in 2020. You find your own rhythm, and you allow yourself to go at your own pace, because I think a lot of us, we lose touch with our own rhythm. What's my rhythm compared to your rhythm, and how does it fit into this world? That kind of stuff. And I think you're finding your rhythm that's true for you, and you're just letting it be. You're not trying to alter it, you're not trying to speed it up or slow it down. You've found what's true, and it's working for you. So it's a really good, it's like you're okay. You're okay to have a rest. You're okay to take a step back. You're okay to take a step back from work and concentrate on love, and vice versa. It's very balanced. But yes, it's very much about love for you, Aries, end of the year. Love and passion, creativity. What are you passionate about? What lights you up inside? What gets your fire burning? Spirit saying go for that. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple just for your overall year, maybe, to do with love or whatever. Let's see what comes through. We'll pull one more. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. I think this is great. This is exactly, yes, this is your energy. It's like a bird taking flight and you're just like soaring above all of the pettiness below you. You know, you're really breaking free from any kind of drama or low vibrational, you know, ego battles that really just waste time, you know. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Wow, so yeah, I really think love for you in 2020 is big theme, Aries. Love, partnership, and learning from love. So yes, I hope that this reading resonated with you. Again, feel free to come back and watch it later in the year and see what's going on and how it correlates with your life. Also, feel free to watch your sun, moon, or rising. So whatever, if you know your birth chart, you'll know other placements you have. Yes, so thanks so much for watching, Aries, and I'm actually really happy that this is the final video of the 2020 series. I really enjoyed it, but I think, I'm glad it's over. I'll say that. All right, all my love to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.